If you are an executive or a founder of a B2B SaaS company, I'd like you to understand that pricing and packaging is more than just the ability to monetize your customer base. When it comes to B2B SaaS products, the challenge generally is that your product is very fungible. It can meet the needs of an SMB customer, and it can even meet the needs of a Fortune 500 retail bank or an insurance company. So how do you scale your product such that you meet the needs of both ends of the customer segment? Now, traditional product management approaches will try to tie you to the whole product concept. How do you solve all of the quote unquote jobs to be done of the buyers of both of these segments? And when you try to solve for this, you'll naturally try to build a more simplified version of your product for SMB customers. You'll naturally try to provide more professional services, more integration capabilities, more security capabilities for your enterprise buyers. Now, pricing and packaging, and I should probably say packaging and pricing is more like the key that unlocks this lock around the market. You need a vehicle to carry your positioning around the capabilities you offer that scales your GTM motion in both markets. You cannot just say, hey, I have the right solution for you. You have to take the features, convert them to benefits or capabilities, and position them to different markets. That's essentially the job of packaging. So the misnomer around pricing packaging is that pricing is really about how much I should charge. It's really not that. Pricing is really about how you're positioning the product, which is very counterintuitive. But if you do this right, if you do the positioning right across the large customer segments or the enterprise customer segments, as well as SMB customers, that's where you make most of the money. That's where most of the leverage is. The leverage is not in the price point. And this is what many B2B executives and founders do not understand. That pricing is not really a price point question. Pricing is inherently tied to how they are going to scale. So I would advise that once you are in shooting distance of scaling your product within a different segment, that's when you need well-defined packaging and pricing to unlock that segment. And until you are able to unlock that segment, what you will tend to see is longer sales cycles, ineffective ad hoc methods of closing sales, and ad hoc methods of upsell and cross-sell. But as soon as this packaging pricing is defined, sales cycles shorten, your ARR increases, your NRR increases, your NPS increases, and your sales team members' happiness also increases. So it's really what you're trying to do is systematize your GTM motion. That is what pricing packaging is. And that is the least understood part of pricing and packaging. Thank you.